I had this conversation that really made me concerned. One of those conversations where I was thinking, well, what if this happens? And what if those people decide this? And then what if that happens? And what if I end up here? And I was driving home late at night and just my heart was so overwhelmed, just feeling anxious. And so I stepped out of my driveway. I remember it was about 11 o'clock at night, and I look up in the sky and I see the treetops, and I try to think of God. Like not this little light in the distant sky, but like a God whose presence and light would just magnify everything. I thought about that God being with me and pleased with me, and he loves me, and he's on my side. And I ran inside, I grabbed my journal, and I wrote down all my what ifs. What if this happens? And what if that? It was all the worst case scenarios that you and I tend to think about. And then I wrote a single passage at the bottom. Philippians chapter 4 says, do not be anxious about anything, because the Lord is near. God is near. Not he will be near. Not hope you get through it on your own, but no, he's right in the middle of this. A God who is for you and a God who's with you. King David wrote about that in Psalm 23. Some of you know that famous song. Look what he said in verse 4. He said, I will fear no evil, for God, you are with me. Not you will be. What am I going to be afraid of? God is with me. Not some dinky, impotent God, but a glorious, forgiving, merciful, powerful God. He is with me right now. And I want you to believe that. There's something that's making you afraid right now. There's a what if question. There's a worst case scenario that keeps you up at night. What if this happens with my business or my relationship? What if I get to court and the judge says that? What if our relationship doesn't survive? What if my kid gets sick and there's no easy cure? What if I can't pay these bills? What if I lose my job? What if something happens to dad or to mom, to my husband, my wife, my son, my daughter? What if? Write down all the what ifs if you have to, but then remember this. God is. I will fear no evil, for you, God, are with me.